Let's head back to Target Field in Minneapolis and welcome in Jim Palmer. And Jim, for Bud Norris, it just continues. 2 games in relief now. He's the losing pitcher in each game he's pitched in. And you got to wonder now if it's getting in his head.
Well, I mean, I don't have any doubt that I'm sure he's upset. I mean, Rick Dempsey knows, 1982 it came, he was catching, I was out of the rotation. They said I never start another game for an Oriole uniform. I never really got along with Hank Peters because I didn't think he gave me enough money, so I didn't pitch well. Put me in the bullpen. Earl Weaver got me in 4 games in about 10 days. They had a meeting. They said, we need a starting pitcher. They said, you got some guy that's going to Cooperstown sitting in the bullpen. We'll start him. Sammy Stewart. Need a long man. He went back in. We caught the Brewers, so I won that last day. I mean, I think I won 12-1. So, we always talk about the glass being half empty, half full. I hope, and let's be honest, it's easy to gang up on Bud Norris because he won 15 games, a lot of great expectations, making a lot of money, maybe somewhere in the $8 million range. But he had it coming off his best year. He helped the Orioles get to 96 wins. He hadn't been good this year, but he was good in Chicago. He walked the leadoff guy in the 8th inning, and then a guy that's going to the All-Star game gave up a double over the bag, so he loses that game. If he had pitched that well today, Orioles might have had a chance to win this, but he made a couple of bad pitches. Tommy Hunter, we know he's not having the greatest year. His attitude's good. I just hope if he's going to stay on this team, talking about Bud Norris, he will embrace the opportunity that I had in 1982. You never, ever know about this game. But if you go about it without an attitude, and I'm not saying he's doing this, but it's got to be about the good of the team. And they think Kevin Gausman didn't pitch well last night. They have better starters. He got a chance out of spring training. He didn't pitch well. It's tough to pitch against Toronto. And the word is that he said, well, I wore one because I pitched against him and Chen didn't have to do it. That's nonsense. You're paying $8 million. I would have done a somersault to go out and pitch. So at the end of the day, he just has to, when he gets the opportunity, seize it because it's an audition for what's going to happen next year in the career of Bud Norris. But, he made some bad pitches. You guys were talking about it. Dozier, it better be down and away. It better be on the outside third of the plate. It wasn't on Monday night. It wasn't today. And then Maurer, I don't care what they say about Maurer. He's not hit enough home runs. He's a real good hitter. He's one of the reasons, because he's a veteran guy, that Paul Molitor came in here, and this is a winning ball club. They have turned this franchise around, and they just swept the Orioles. And it's a good sign for people that are Twins fans.
Jimmy, I'm a little bit jealous of the Minnesota Twins picking up Tommy Milone in the wintertime. And this guy put a clinic on today. That's the kind of guy I like to see out there, like Scotty McGregor and Flanagan, who can change speeds and really keep a good offense off balance. That's what he did today.
Well, you caught Flanny, you caught Scotty. Flanny won a Cy Young when you were catching him. Scotty McGregor won 18 games, 20 games. They changed speeds. And I said it to the air, and this is no disrespect for Sam Fuld. If you're Terry Ryan and you see a guy like that who, has a good pedigree coming out of University of Southern California, he pitched for Oakland. You can't pitch for Oakland. Yeah, it's an easy park to pitch in if you know what you're doing, but you'll learn about pitching. So he comes out of the minor leagues. He was, a 10th round guy only because he doesn't throw hard. But how many great finesse pitchers? Jamie Moore won more games than I did. And I don't know if he ever threw 88 miles per hour. So we know if you know how to pitch, if you have a feel, if you play for an athletic club like the Twins, you got a great chance. So Terry Ryan made a great trade. You know what? He's 5-1 now. They sent him down. He didn't pout. He went down there and pitched 33 in a third scoreless innings. He comes back here. He's going to be a big part of their second half. So, again, the Orioles are a better team than they've showed. And we're going to see over the last, 78 games if that's really the case.